Welcome to Parting with My Books, Part 8, and today we're talking about the book Radical Manifestation, written by Colin Tipping. He has this belief that life happens for us, not to us. There is this law of attraction that we attract in our life things that our subconscious mind wants, and there is no shortage in our universe, and that the universe is abundant and that we can attract anything we want in our life. And first we are going to talk about what is necessary for a transformation. He is emphasizing in this book that true transformation happens when we are adjusting our beliefs and our values according to our outside world, but also consulting our inner world. He says that our awareness to give up the idea to be right is what helps us to change. What we need to do is trust our inner knowing and that there is more to the world than we can register with our senses. He said that we are spiritual beings and that we have this human experience mostly to serve others. So to experience this true transformation, we need to look the life we live, because our life is a mirror. The beliefs we live, the values we live, they're reflecting us. Assume that you believe that you cannot trust people, then you will attract in your life people that are not trustworthy. So to experience this transformation, the key is to change slowly but surely. First, we need to change how we look at things. We need to put aside beliefs like, oh, I'm not worthy or I don't deserve something in order to manifest things in our life that we want and we deserve. We are talking about how actually manifestation works. We need to be very clear on what we want and we need to be able to express this clearly. We need to drop our attachment to having that thing that we want. But also we need to be careful what we wish for, because sometimes if your goal is of materialistic nature, this might be associated with some values like greed or envy or competition. And there is nothing wrong with having materialistic goals, but they should be referencing to some higher values like gratitude, helping others, being of service to others. But at the end, you need to give up all the attachment of having it. In the book, he is referencing 6 steps of manifestation. Become aware of what you want and why you want it. Clarify this idea. Visualize the end result. Feel the emotions of already having it. Hand it over to the spirit. And at the end, the 6th one is drop all the attachments of having it. And I also want to explain one very interesting idea from the book is, imagine you are right now in point A and you want to go to point B to get to that goal. You are on this path, but you need to be very open and aware that while you are going from A to B, another opportunity C can come and it can disrupt this path, but in a good way, because C is something that can be even much better than B, but you cannot see it yet because your mind is not open enough for all the opportunities that can reach you. So if you fixate on B, and you might miss out C. And I want to talk about manifesting money. He is mentioning a lot of negative beliefs that we have about money. He's leading you through this process of confronting them to see how much you actually think you deserve. Because there are people that associate money with some negative ideas and beliefs, and on the other hand, there are people who associate money with joy and happiness. But he's mentioning some key ideas, and I'm gonna just summarize them. Money is energy. Money is neutral. There's no shortage of money. Money is love. Money has no power, and money is our teacher. How to raise your income and manifest more money, you will need to read this book. And I will end this review by saying that setting unrealistic goals is a way to sabotage yourself. Think about that, and I'll see you in my next review.